the commodities or inputs that will be given to the farmer, because as a farmer myself, our biggest problem has been the input cost. And so you give them input subsidy, but you also attach it with input credit, so that when they go there, they don't have the money, they can get it on credit. And we believe that that will be an efficient way of channeling input support to the farmer, and it will translate directly into the output. Then again, when you have provided the inputs, the biggest problem in Ghana is information, agro information for the farmer. The farmer may have been practicing using age-old agricultural practices, what we call the cultural practices, and that is yielding, less with the kind of inputs that you are giving the person. And in Ghana, for example, we all assume that if you want to apply fertilizer, you just drop some NPK. So whether the NPK is 15, 15, 15 or 15, 10, 20, they don't care. They just apply it to any crop. And so there is a need for us to have specialized and differentiation distribution of the inputs. So if you come and you are growing this specific variety of crop, for example, you are growing Legon yellow or Legon ebro, and we know that Legon ebro, when you apply it, applies to cocoa. There is what we call foliar fertilizer, which we give to the farmers. And when we give it to the farmers, they have to go and spray themselves using knapsack sprayer. And the leaves, the foliar fertilizer is in such a way that it must pour on top of the leaf. And so the trees are big and the farmer is standing under and spraying under the leaves. You have wasted the input and the support will mean nothing. That means that in the Farmer Service Center, you must add additional training and support services. Then when the farmer has harvested, there is a need for the farmer to get a market and post-harvest management knowledge. We have built warehouses across the country, and the past 2 weeks we have been assessing some of the warehouses our friends have built and the ones that we even built, and it will strikingly shock you to know that none of them is in use. And the reason why they are not in use is because there are no clear-cut systems that would aggregate those commodities and store them in those farms. It is true that last year yield was low. The advent of the dry spell, led to low yields and all that. But over the years, those facilities have not been used. One critical thing that is required in post-harvest management is storage. And so the Farmer Services Center must provide that. And so when you have centralized all these very important services that the farmer requires, it helps you to save the investment that you are making in the farmer. So the farmer harvests and he brings it to the Farmer Service Center. There is storage facilities. If the farmer is willing to sell immediately, hallelujah, there is market at the center where there can be exchange. Also have affordable, but more efficient and workable mechanization tools to work on the farm.